What do you think about reaching the next round? How hard was it?
Oh, it was tough. Obviously Sassari is a good team, and I thought we did a good job of controlling their emotions and our emotions, and not letting them get too much rhythm with the 3-pointers and stuff like that. So obviously we're happy with a good win, and looking forward to the next round.
And how did the result of the first round come into play? Did you think about it before the game? What happened when you were down by 13? How was that?
I don't know. I don't think we thought about it too much. Coach said lots of times before the game. He said with a team as dangerous as Sassari that 8 points wasn't really so much of an advantage, and I think it's dangerous if you play with the advantage. Then maybe you relax a little too much. So for myself, and I think most of us were just trying to win the game, and then if we had the extra points, then good. But really, we're just trying to win.
In the middle of the third quarter, you were down by 13, it really looked like Sassari could take the game. How did you manage to come back in that moment?
I don't know. I think we stuck together. We stayed pretty consistent throughout the game. We stayed aggressive on defense, and they were scoring, but I don't think anything was too easy for them. So usually over the course of a game, that's going to work in your favor, and we were able to make some big plays, some big shots, and also they had a few that were close baskets that they just missed. So that worked out for us.
And another fan wrote on Twitter after the game, Kendall is a bad man. What do you think he meant?
I think probably he was talking about maybe the drive and the dunk or something like that, but I thought that was funny.
You were really successful in the Euro Cup now, but in the same time you had some losses in the Bundesliga away at probably weaker teams. How can you explain that?
Well, I don't know. I think obviously it's tough with the 2 games a week. We've had some pretty long travel and trips and stuff this month, especially February and the beginning of March has been a lot of time away from home. So that's never easy for the body and for preparing. But I think now we're focused, and we have a really tough game Saturday, very important for us, and we just need to try to win as many as possible in the Bundesliga.
On the weekend, as you said, you're playing against Bamberg. It's a very special game also for the ALBA fans. The gym will be full. It's already your 3rd time playing against Bamberg. Is it still the same like at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think every team changes a little bit and progresses during the season, and maybe their style and their understanding of each other changes. So obviously they're going to be a good team. They've had a little bit more time to prepare for us than the week to prepare, and it's going to be another tough battle. And I think after losing to Oldenburg, we're motivated to get back on track.
Now in the next week you're going to Valencia, again an ACB team. You played there last season. Valencia is in front of Barcelona on the 2nd place in the ACB. So what does that mean to be that high in that league?
Well, they're obviously a very good team. Last year they were very strong, and they've kept a lot of the same guys. And this year, I haven't seen too many games of theirs, but obviously to be in 2nd place in the ACB is a big accomplishment. So it's not going to be easy for ourselves.
Now coming away from basketball, spring has started in Berlin. Is it right that you are always going by bike to the practice and also to explore the city?
Yeah, most days I'm on my bike, and I'm really enjoying the nice weather. Makes it easier to ride, and it's really nice for me. I only get to ride my bike in the summer when I'm home, so it's been nice to be able to keep riding my bike throughout the year and not be in my car.
But is it right that you've been doing it in the winter also?
Yeah, there was obviously some days where I wasn't riding when it was snowing or minus 10, and then I was taking the car. But really, it hasn't been so cold this winter, so if it was around 0 degrees, then usually I was on my bike.
And as always, when we're having you on the interview, I have to ask you about your new EP. What's the status?
It is actually coming close. This time it's almost finished. We had the last few things happening with the tracks getting mastered, and then also I have a friend I finally came up with an idea for the album cover, so hopefully in the next week or 2 it'll actually come out.
So what's the date? After the season?
No, it's really the last final things are happening. So I think really in the next week or 2 weeks, then something should be able to happen.
Okay, we will look back to that. Thank you.